This is a test.
This is a test. What do you know about language arts, math, science, and social studies? Find out while playing along with Knowledge for College, where teams from competing UISD schools spin the wheel of knowledge and answer questions from a world of subject categories. It's a mind challenge for students and a chance to win for their school. But most of all, it's a really fun way to learn. Now, let's play Knowledge for College.
Hi and welcome. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of the best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students with us from Kazen Elementary and from Finley Elementary. And before we meet our students, I'd like to take some time to introduce our special guest host today, and that would be Mr. Martin Cuellar, Webb County Sheriff. Sheriff, thank you for joining us, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, and I'm happy to be here for Knowledge for College, and again, welcome each and every one of you.
Good. And just for the benefit of our students in the audience, if you could just kind of explain a little bit about your daily duties as sheriff.
Actually, our daily duty consists of many, many things. For example, one, we do a lot of patrol tactics out there. We go out there and we keep the community safe. We also do jail issues. We go out there and secure the jail. And one of the most important things that we're doing now, and it's very, very important, we're taking care of the courts. The courts is very important because we have to maintain safety and care for the judges, for the jurors that come in, and for the inmates and everybody else that comes and visit the court. So that's very important to us. And right now we're having a case that we're very, very concerned with, and we're doing our best we can as for now.
All right, thank you, Sheriff. Let's turn our attention now to our students. Representing Kazen Elementary, we have Juan and Christy. And Juan, if you could, just tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well,
Just what are some of your favorite pastimes and hobbies when you're not in school?
I just sit around and do nothing.
Okay, very good. Well, that's not so good, but I'm sure you're a bright student or you wouldn't be here otherwise. And Christy, what about you? What are some of your favorite activities?
Sometimes I draw after school.
Okay, very good, excellent. And representing Finley Elementary, we have Brianna and Diego. And Brianna, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Well, after school, I like to draw and listen to music a lot.
Okay,
That's
and
what I pretty much do.
what kind of music do you like to listen to?
Trap remixes. I'm all about that stuff, yeah.
All right. And Diego, what about you?
I like to go outside and play with my friends.
All right, very good, excellent. Okay, students, before we begin to play, I just want to go over the rules very briefly. Each team is going to take turns spinning that wheel that you see behind you. We have questions in language arts, social studies, math, and science, and of course, those questions are worth 5 points if you answer correctly. Our wild turn questions are designed to be a little more difficult, and they can come from any subject area, and of course, those questions are worth 10 points if you answer correctly. Now, in order to earn the points, of course, you do have to answer that question correctly. Otherwise, the other team will get a chance to answer the question and possibly earn the points. Of course, we want to emphasize that we want the wheel to go around at least once. And of course, the time limit for all the questions is 1 minute. And you'll hear a little bell when your time is up, and that's when you're going to give us your answer. Of course, students, we had a coin toss a little earlier today. Kazen Elementary won the coin toss, so Juan or Christy, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? Go ahead. Just go ahead, somebody. And remember, just clockwise is usually better. And of course, it does go around at least once, and we're going to see where it lands momentarily. And as we wait, we're going to eventually find out. And we wind up with a language arts question. So, Sheriff, if you could hand me one of those questions there. I'm going to hand a copy of the question to our students, to each team. And you can go ahead and start reading, sir.
Okay, question 1. Which words show the author's used in a alliteration in the poem? A, teeth are rotten. B, sweet and sticky. C, hard or soft. D, stomach is grumbling.
And Kazen Elementary, you have a minute to answer, a little bit less than a minute. And of course, you can earn 5 points by answering this question correctly. And once you've figured it out, guys, you can go ahead and let us know. You don't need to take the full minute if you don't need to. And you have an answer for us.
I figured it out.
What is it?
B.
And the
That is correct.
That is correct. So, good job, Kazen Elementary. You earned the 5 points. Finley Elementary, your turn at the wheel. So, Diego or Brianna, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And again, the wheel goes round and round. It will come to a rest eventually. And we'll find out where it lands momentarily. And it looks like our students from Finley are going to wind up with a wild turn question. So let's see what we have for our students. And students, this is coming from the reading subject area. So each student gets a copy of the question. And go ahead, sir.
Okay. Which of the following is an example of internal conflict in a character? A. Bob running to safety before a tornado hits. B. Bob deciding to tell on a friend who is cheating. C. Bob falling and breaking his foot. D. Bob fighting with his sister Lisa.
And this is a wild turn question for our students from Finley Elementary. They can earn up to 10 points if they answer correctly. It's from the reading subject area. And of course, as they discuss the question, they're going to try to figure out the correct answer. And if they answer correctly, they'll get the 10 points. Otherwise, our students from Kazen Elementary will get a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. And as our students are deliberating, Sheriff, what do you think of our show so far?
I love it. That's great. It kind of reminds me of a Family Feud.
All right. And again, our students are trying to figure out the question. And I guess if you don't mind repeating it while we have time.
Okay. Which of the following is an example of internal conflict in a character? A. Bob running to safety before a tornado hits. B. Bob deciding to tell on his friend who is cheating. C. Bob falling and breaking his foot. D. Bob fighting with his sister Lisa.
And Finley, do you have an answer for us?
C.
I'm sorry, Finley, that's incorrect. Kazen Elementary, do you have an answer for us? And we need your answer right now, Kazen.
We think it's D.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Sheriff, you want to tell us the correct answer there?
Correct answer is B. Bob deciding to tell his friend who is cheating.
And all right, guys.
Okay.
And that's an example of internal conflict. So no points in this round, but good job, everyone. Kazen Elementary, Juan, Christy, it's your turn at the wheel. So will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And this time our wheel will come to rest once again. We don't know where it's going to land yet, but we'll find out shortly. And it looks like our students from Kazen will wind up with a math question. Or wait, there we go, math question.
Okay, here you go, sir.
All right, students, this will be worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly. Here's your copy. And
Okay, the question reads, Allison ran 3 races this summer. Each race was 6.9 miles long. What is the total number of miles Allison ran in these 3 races? A. 18.7 miles. B. 20.7 miles. C. 207 miles. D. 36.7 miles.
And again, this is a math question for our students from Kazen Elementary, and they can earn 5 points by answering correctly. And are you ready, students? Yes. What's your answer?
B.
You're correct.
Very good. 20.7 miles, that's what we're looking for. And you earned the 5 points. Kazen Finley Elementary, your turn once again. So Diego or Brianna, will one of you spin that wheel for us? And as the wheel goes round and round, it's going to come to rest eventually. And we'll find out where it lands shortly. And it looks like our students are going to wind up with a science question. And again, students, this is worth 5 points to you if you answer correctly. And that's your copy, and that's your copy.
Okay, this is a science question. What happens to the water that does not fall into the oceans or other water sources when it rains? A, the water instantly evaporates. B, the water sinks into the ground to form underground water. C, the water stays in a puddle forever. D, all the water falls in lakes, rivers, and or ponds.
The answer is B.
You are correct.
Very good, Finley Elementary. And you're in the 5 points. And Kazen Elementary, it's your turn once again. So one of our students, spin that wheel for us, please. And we'll see where the wheel lands this time. And as it slows down, it will come to rest, eventually landing in the math subject area. So, got a math question for our students. And again, students, it's worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. It's your copy, and that's your copy.
Okay, the question reads, the school playground measures 126 feet by 84 feet. What is the area of the school playground? A, 420 square feet. B, 520 square feet. C, 10,684 square feet. D, 10,584 square feet.
And again, this math question is for our students from Kazen Elementary. They can earn up to 5 points by answering correctly. Otherwise, our students from Finley Elementary will get a chance to answer that question and possibly earn the points. And just to repeat, the school playground measures 126 feet by 84 feet. What is the area of the school playground? And do you have an answer for us?
Yes.
And your answer is?
D.
You are correct.
Very good. 10,584 square feet. Time now for a quick break, guys. So let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back.
The Drug Enforcement Administration and the United Independent School District Police Department are joining forces.
The campaign is called DEA National Pill Take Back on April 30th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
We're asking the community to dispose of any unused, unwanted, or expired prescription drugs that contain controlled substances.
The drugs can be dropped off at one of several local sites where they will be safely disposed of, no questions asked, and at no cost.
For more information, go to www.dea.gov.
Studies show that parents who are actively involved in their children's education more than double their chances of graduating from high school and even going on to college. Make time to get to know your child's principal, teachers, and counselor. Volunteer and get involved in your child's school activities. Even the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Invest in your child's future today.
You could be the next Miss Laredo.
The annual Miss Laredo 5-category scholarship pageant will be taking place for girls 6 to 26.
Winners will receive a prize package which includes scholarships and a paid entry fee to the Miss Texas and Miss Texas Teen USA pageant.
Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to represent Laredo.
The pageant will be held at the Laredo Civic Center on June 25th and 26th.
For more information, go to www.misslaredo.com.
United ISD urges parents who have children with severe allergies to please inform district nursing staff about your child's condition. Allergic reactions can be life-threatening.
We have procedures in place to help students at risk for severe allergic reactions or anaphylaxis. Notifying staff about student allergies makes it easier for them to respond quickly to an emergency.
Please report severe allergies and help ensure UISD students remain safe and healthy.
Hi and welcome back. You're watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning featuring some of our best and brightest students here at United ISD. And today we have students with students from Kazen and from Finley. And our special guest host today is Sheriff Martin Cuellar, Webb County Sheriff. And Sheriff, before we resume play, I understand there's something you want to do with our students here.
Yes, I do. I'm going to take just a little bit of time.
Certainly.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you the oath, okay? And I want you to raise your right hand and repeat after me.
So go ahead and raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand. All right. I state your name. Say your name out.
Juan Leon.
Brianna Medina. Diego Trujillo.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Webb County Sheriff and of the state of Texas. I will respect all authorities, figures, including parents, teachers, counselors, and all other responsible adults that are in my life to guide me. I would furthermore solemnly swear that I will live my life drug-free and will not participate in any negative peer pressure activities like underage drinking, smoking, or bullying. I promise to get a good education and lead by example as a reward to secure my appointment or confirmation thereof. So help me God. You do.
Say I do, guys.
I do too.
All right.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pin the stars. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's a star. Okay. Step over here.
Now just remember, students, this is an honorary position, so they're not going to give you a sidearm or a squad car just yet. So
I don't want you to arrest your parents or anything like that.
That's
okay?
right. You don't have any
Or your
arrest powers
teachers.
as of yet.
Okay. Okay. One more. Diego. That's good there. Okay, there you go, guys.
All right. Thank you, Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and resume play now. Finley Elementary, it's your turn at the wheel. So, Diego or Brianna, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And once again, the wheel goes around, and it's going to stop eventually. We don't know where just yet, but we'll find out shortly. And it looks like our students from Finley Elementary will wind up with a math question. And again, students, this one's worth 5 points if you can answer correctly. And that's your copy and your copy.
Okay, the question is, what is the difference between 3 and 1.7? A, 1.3, B, 1.7, C, 5.1, and D, 4.7.
And again, this math question is for our students from Finley Elementary, and it'll be worth 5 points to them if they can answer correctly. And of course, our students have up to a minute to answer, but once they're ready, they can go ahead and give us their answer. Just make sure you agree on the answer to give us. And are you guys ready?
Yes.
What's your answer, please?
The answer is A.
You're correct.
All right. Good job, Finley Elementary. You earned the 5 points. And Kazen Elementary, it's your turn once again. So, Christy or Juan, will one of you spin that wheel for us, please? And the wheel will come to rest eventually. We don't know where it's going to land just yet, but it looks like we're going to wind up with a wild card.
A wild card. How about that?
A wild card. All right. And let's see, this is coming from the social studies subject area, so
I like it.
And then it's worth 10 points if you can answer correctly.
Okay, this is a difficult question. The question reads, which three men were amongst the main authors of the Declaration of Independence? A. Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, and Samuel Adams. B. Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin. C. John Adams, John Hancock, and Richard Henry Lee. D. Thomas Jefferson, Paul Revere, and William Penn.
Students, do you have an answer for us?
Yes. It's B.
You are correct.
All right.
Wow.
So good job, Kazen Elementary.
Good job.
You earned the 10 points. Finley Elementary, it's your turn at the wheel. So go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And after a very vigorous spin, yeah, that was a very tough question, actually.
Wow.
But let's see where our wheel winds up. Looks like our students from Finley are going to wind up with a science question. So, and again, students, this one's worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly. It's your copy.
Okay, the question reads, scientists use a variety of tools and methods to conduct scientific inquiry. Which of the following tools will be helpful in studying the patterns of change in the appearance of the moon over time? A. A thermometer. B. Microscope. C. A telescope. D. A timer.
And students, do you have an answer for us?
The answer is C.
You are correct.
All right. Good job, Finley Elementary. You earned the 5 points. And Kazen Elementary, it's your turn once again. So go ahead and spin that wheel for us, Juan. And we'll see where we wind up here shortly as the wheel goes round and round. And it will come to rest eventually. And it looks like we're going to land in the Science once again. All right. And that's your copy, and that's your copy.
Okay, this question is a medium difficulty. Question reads as, a student examines the temperature and precipitation on a given day using a thermometer and a rain gauge. The student is measuring A. Pacific weather conditions, temperature only. C. Climate only. D. Wind speed only.
And students, do you have an answer for us?
You have an answer?
Go ahead.
It's A.
You are correct.
All right. Good job, Kazen Elementary. And Finley Elementary, your turn at the wheel once again. So give us a good spin, Diego. And Diego's spin goes round and round, and we don't know yet where it's going to land, but we'll find out eventually as it comes to a rest. And looks like our wheel's going to land in another science question for our students. So, and again, students, it's
this
worth
should be
5
an easy
points.
question.
All right.
The question reads, a student places a cup of water in the freezer and leaves it there overnight. The next morning, the student observes that the water in the cup has changed to ice. Which of the following statement best concludes why the water changes into ice? A. The water gains energy. B. The water reaches its boiling point. C. Heat is taken away from the water. D. The volume of the water decreases.
And students, whenever you're ready, you give us your answer.
The answer is C.
You are correct.
All right. So good job, Finley Elementary. You earned the 5 points. Kazen, it's your turn once again. So Go ahead and spin that wheel for us, please. And we'll see where it lands this time. But it looks like it might be math. Another math question. And again, students, this one's worth 5 points to you if you can answer correctly. It's your copy.
This one should be an easy question. The question reads, what is the product of 12 and 3? A, 15, B, 9, C, 4, D, 36.
Got our answer?
Go ahead.
It's D.
You are correct.
All right. Good job, Kazen Elementary. You earned the 5 points. Finley, your turn once again. So, Brianna, give us a good spin, please. And let's see where Brianna's spin lands. This time it's probably going to come to rest. It will come to rest. And it looks like the wild turn question for our students. And again, this is from the science subject area. That's your copy.
Okay, this is a difficult question, guys. The question reads, every year thousands of square miles of trees are cut down to make paper products. Which of the following is not a result of cutting down trees? A, animals experience a loss of habitat. B, there is a decrease of the amount of oxygen available. C, there is a decrease in the amount of food available to
herbivores
and omnivores. Wow. D, there is a decrease in the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
And do you have an answer for us?
The answer is D.
You're correct.
All right.
Wow.
Good job, Finley Elementary.
Good job.
You earned the 10 points. Time now for a break, so let's go ahead and take one, and we'll be right back.
What does it take to be a champion? Desire, dedication, determination, discipline.
And the will to win.
Success in life is not luck.
It's hard work and dedication.
Never lose sight of your dreams. Be a champion.
Hi, and welcome back. You've been watching Knowledge for College, a game of knowledge and learning, featuring some of the best and brightest here at United ISD. We'd like to thank our students from Kazen and from Finley Elementary for being good sports and joining us here today. And we'd also like to thank Sheriff Martin Cuellar for joining us here as well. All right, goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.